Today was the day the Hare computer virus was scheduled to bring chaos to the owners of personal computers. So tonight, Channel 5's Robert Honda is in the heart of Silicon Valley with the story of what happened when the Hare scare became a reality. Robert, what happened?
Well, Mac, the virus did strike, but it was by any standard a mild attack. It's hard to say if it was because the virus was, as some researchers called it, a mediocre virus overblown by antivirus companies, or whether people were just ready for it. Either way, this was one virus that did not become an epidemic. This message greeted computer users who either forgot or neglected to protect their PC from the Hare Krishna virus. It was a black screen with a taunting message. But antivirus engineers at McAfee, a network security firm in San Jose, say the virus didn't do as much damage as the creator probably wanted because engineers broke the virus code early and got out the warning well before the August 22nd trigger date. In fact, they're worried about people letting down their guard with more sophisticated viruses still to come.
We may actually someday face a crisis, and we need to reserve our spotlight to be able to warn people in that event. And if all these little events happen and the spotlight gets stolen during those little events, it's like the boy who cried wolf.
As we can see, we have the Yankee Doodle virus, we have the Stoned virus, Werewolf, Welcome Bee, Wazoo. It's quite a number of them. There's about 200 viruses that come out about every month.
In fact, there are thousands of PC viruses out there, each a little different, and each one curable.
The Stoned virus is one that quite a few companies have seen and different people have seen. So this one virus here, if it were to come up on the screen, it would put text across my screen that tells me that my computer is stoned. And I wouldn't be able to get past that screen. There's other viruses that you might get in a word processor in another document, where it would start dropping characters, and the characters in your document would slowly fall apart. And then pretty much that's what's happening to your data. So I've just accessed a file that has a virus within it. And my on-access detector, which runs in the background and is continually protecting me from infection, has informed me that the file is infected and stopped the machine from accessing the file.
When you're dealing on the internet and you don't know who the other party is, treat this situation as you would if some unknown person came to your door.
And on that note, one last reminder, the Hare or Hare Krishna virus has another trigger date of September 22nd. Now, it's hard to get an exact number of how many victims there were this time because, for one thing, experts had predicted thousands worldwide, and it actually turned out to be more like hundreds, if that. One other problem is that the virus was hidden in some pretty popular user groups, including some sex-oriented ones, and a lot of people just don't want to admit they got the PC virus that way. Reporting live in San Jose, Robert Honda. Mac, Anna, back to you.
You know, with all the advance notice from the media and from the internet itself, how is it that anybody caught the virus?
Yeah, it is kind of surprising. I mean, the first warnings along the internet actually came months ago. Some of the people at McAfee said that they thought it probably was because people had either outdated protection or maybe thought they had protection that they didn't, and maybe some people just fell through the cracks and didn't hear about it at all. I'll tell you one thing, though, with the damage that it does to the hard disk, they won't be caught by surprise the next time.
Yes, well, we can add to the list of problems we face these days to the fear of catching an electronic social disease.
That's right.
All right. Thank you, Robert.
Okay.
Remember the license fee store?